It's 7 o'clock. Now, Fox 35 News at 7.
About all this, was the officer using excessive force? Witnesses that called 911 seem to think it was that way.
Believe me, I'm going to be talking to the whole hierarchy, up to the governor if I have to, because what you guys did was absolutely over the top.
Joining us right now live at the Fox 35 newsroom is Dr. Richard Weinblatt, a former police chief. Dr. Weinblatt, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Oh, good to see you, Heidi.
The action that we've been talking about here, the officer used, was called an armbar takedown. In case our viewers don't want to know what it is, we do have a little video to show our viewers of exactly how it works and what they do. So you can see the officer here and what they're doing. It looks in the video to be something fairly easy and fairly benign. Is it like this when you're doing it in real life? You've got tempers flaring, the adrenaline running.
Right, as you and I discussed, the adrenaline is running. You don't have a person in that video that's resisting anything. In real life, it is not so pretty. It is not so clean. When officers use force in real life, it is violent. That's just a sad fact of it.
Okay, so let's talk about in a situation in your years on the force, when would you use this? Is it when you think somebody isn't armed and you think you can just take them down without having to use the taser?
Well, the taser is not going to be used against somebody that's armed. The taser is a non-lethal weapon. It's kind of like the old Indiana Jones movie. You don't bring a sword to a gunfight. Well, you don't bring a taser to a gunfight. So you're going to use it on somebody that is a little bit lower in that use of force continuum. There is a matrix of force that officers use as a guide. And while the act is something that helps to determine where they come in, and they are correct about that, Orlando Police is smart to be looking back and reviewing this because it also is what we call the officer-subject factor. And that's the thing that, as we've been talking about, has people so
we're talking age here, so you have to think about who's there. So is it a 6-year-old you're trying to take down, a 30-year-old guy, a 90-year-old woman? You have to take that into account. That's
right. You have to take that into account, and hopefully you're prepared, and hopefully you have another officer present to assist you. And, you know, we're still hearing different things. There's still investigation going on, but it's understandable why people are upset about it. But folks also have to understand that officers run into situations that it's hard for them to control. So there's valid points on both sides of this.
And none of us were there to see what happened. The officers are saying that they were feeling threatened no matter the age of the person. They felt like they were trying to deal with this situation. So then are there times it's appropriate, no matter what the age, that you're trying to get the person subdued?
Absolutely. You know, if you have some prior knowledge that the person has, for example, they're a known cop fighter, as we would say. There's somebody that struggles with law enforcement. There's somebody that we know is armed, or we have some reason to believe is armed. And, of course, we can't read people's minds. So it's dangerous for police officers. It's dangerous for deputy sheriffs. But we also understand that people want good common sense applied. And that's what an investigation has to figure out, is was good common sense applied within the policies and within the laws.
All right, we'll be checking back on this. Dr. Richard Weinblatt, thanks so much for joining us and giving us a little insight into why they use this. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Heidi.